Hi everybody, I'm Anne with the Faith+Art shop, and I just wanted to welcome you to the volume event this weekend. We are really excited to be a part of this, and it feels nice that it's summertime and that we can bring you some kind of summer fun projects along with all the other presenters this weekend. We hope that you'll be encouraged and maybe you'll get a nice rainy day to do your projects, but in the meantime we will give you some fun places to start. And so I just want to let you know real quick about our show specials, and we'll kind of come back to that too. But our discount code for this weekend is volume 25. So when you go to our shop, which is www.faithandartshop.com, just put in that discount code of volume 25 and you will get 25% off your entire purchase. Plus shipping is free if you spend $50 or more, and it's only $5 if you spend less than $50, so even then it's not terrible. So anyhow, we just want to let you know about that. We've got a bunch of new products on there too, but in the meantime I will let you kind of get your little craft along kits out. Today the project we're going to work on is this little flip book with some of the papers from the Delight in His Day collection, which I love. It is a very fun summertime collection filled with hot air balloons and amusement park things and candy and all kinds of fun stuff, banners, everything. So in our kit today, we're going to make, like I said, this cute little flip book using the papers in the 6x8 paper pad, which looks like this. And then also clear cuts, which are this clear acetate sheet with some printed designs on it. And those are in this pack of clear cuts that is in your craft along kit. On our site you'll see that a lot of the collections from Illustrated Faith that we have in our shop have a clear cuts package with them, and they are so fun because you can just do a ton of really neat things with it. So whether you are a scrapbooker or a card maker or a stamper, there's plenty for you to do to make some really fun projects. Also in your craft along kit are these puffy stickers, which are pretty cute, and this little pretzel looks like you could even eat it. It is just that cute right there. So I also threw into the craft along kits a bonus set of stickers. So it's cardstock stickers, and then there's some on the back side. Well, it's like one long sheet, they just fold it in half. But anyhow, there's even like a little ticket there. It's just really cute stuff. So if you have your kit, go ahead and open that up, and we're going to do a little pre-work on here before we actually get started on the project. So let me just set our package down there. The first thing I would recommend you do is go through your 6x8 paper pack like this. Just open that up. You'll see that there are 2 of each design in here. So there's a set of tickets there, and then halfway through the pad is the next set of tickets. So it's going to start your collection. So go ahead and separate those out like that. Okay, so you'll go through the whole pad. What you'll notice too about these papers, which I love, is that there's a nice solid color back on the, or solid color back on the back. So you can use that as a photo block or border. So we're just going to go through this whole thing. You can be doing this at home. I'm sorry if the sound of ripping paper is not very pleasant. Okay, so we'll work on that. And then the next thing, oh, by the way, this is just really cute paper, those little banners. There's also a set of like a 12x12 sheet of the banners too. So all the papers in here are basically available in 12x12 paper as well. What I've done with this paper is cut it all apart and made this cute little banner and just glued it on the yellow ribbon here. So we hang this up at our shows by our paper selection. So there's that. So hopefully you are going through your paper and ripping these all apart while I'm gabbing a bit. Oh, and on the 12x12 paper, you'll see this pattern is actually the back of that pattern. So all the 12x12 papers are double-sided, which is helpful and fun. But on these, there's just a nice little solid color background. All right, so I'm going to let you do that. The next thing we'll do as you're working on that project is to go to the clear cuts pad, and this you'll want your paper trimmer for. These papers are all perforated, which is nice. But these acetate sheets are not perforated. They just have a border at the top. So let's open this up. You can even just peel this out. A lot of these have 2 patterns also, like a double sheet, but then there are some individual designs as well. So like that one has little individual cutouts. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I should do it like this. Better? So there's that. There's also one, which I really like, that has that hot air balloon. And then this one has blessings and ice cream cones. And then some little banners and candy and balloons. So if you can think about like festivals that you've gone to, or amusement parks, carnivals, state fairs, this collection is perfect for all of that. Now this one is a full sheet of one design instead of individual pieces. There are 2 of those. You're going to get 2 of these candies, and you'll get 2 of these God sprinkles me with love. Isn't that cute? So our collections are all faith-based, and the company that we get our papers from is Illustrated Faith. So anyhow, that's a little bit about us. So we do a lot with Bible journaling, but on projects like this, it's easier to do a craft along project than an actual Bible journaling page, because that requires just a little more study and depth, and this is just better for everybody that's watching today. So on these, let me clear off my little stack of clear cuts. You're gonna want your paper trimmer. You'll notice that at the top is a border, so we're gonna just want to cut that off. And you can kind of eyeball that. It might even be better to do that on some of these that have the all over pattern, where you can see the line a little bit better. So just take your paper trimmer and line that edge up along that route. Oops, sorry. Shane is helping us today. He's my cameraman. My husband, my cameraman. I think my paper trimmer might be getting a little bit dull. So yeah, that's not great. But yeah, so you can see you want a nice 6x8 sheet here. That way it's the same size as the paper, because this is what we're going to make our kit with. Okay, now the other thing that I want to show you is that these have this little sticker here. These clear cut sheets, to prevent them from scratching, they've put like a clear plastic kind of lining over it. So you want to get to that edge and take that off. There you go. See that? So that gives you, ooh, it's terrible sound, isn't it? Sorry about that, y'all. But that gives you a nice shinier surface. So each of those sheets is going to have that little clear plastic on it. So you're going to want to take those off. So some of this you might need to do in a little while. Maybe we won't get all of this done at the exact same 45-minute segment that you have today, but basically you can do this at your own pace. So probably don't want to watch me peel these off too. Nope. It's a little tricky. But there you go. You just need to get a starter, and then comes right. All right, that's all of that. Oh, I kind of held this up, but I didn't show you. Also available on the website is this 12x12 fundamentals sticker sheet. So these are perfect for scrapbooks, but also you know, you can do whatever else you want to with it. But there are 12-inch border strips here. There's alphabet here, so you can really do a nice collection. Some of these fold over and they're like tabs, so you can use that in your Bible or in your scrapbook to highlight a picture. So that's available as well. And those are in all the different collections too, so you want to look up Fundamentals sticker sheet. All right, well, I've already made a giant mess on my board here. Okay, so if you are trimming and separating out all your pages, then we can go to the next step. And like I said, this isn't tricky stuff. This is really a pretty simple project, just a few extra steps to do. So what we would like you to do next, pick out some of your favorite papers, ones that you love to work with or you think are cute. And we're gonna, like, I think this candy paper is super cute. So I'm gonna use this as one of my pages, but I also want to, I like this little polka dot too. It's a really hard decision to figure out which one I want to do. But I think what I'm gonna do is make a page here that I will use later as a, for a photo. Thank you. So I'm just gonna cut this sheet in half. So this is 6 by 8. So we're just gonna find our 3-inch mark here, or 4-inch mark, and then cut that in half. So let's do a little bit of that. Got my little marker on there. Now I've got a little sheet that is 4 by 6, so I can put this on here. And just get your little tape runner. And then we're gonna center this on this page. A little off center actually, because we're gonna have space for the rings. And then I wanna leave a space at the bottom too, where I can maybe make some notes or journal a day. So this is going to be one of my pages. Now the other thing we want to do, it's a little tricky getting the right the right order to things. So let me find my pen. Okay, well, as you're going through your papers and sorting out the ones you really like and the ones that you are looking to use, let's do this. Sorry. So we're going to find the spot to do the holes. We're going to use our paper punch here, and we're going to make a mark at 1 inch down and 1/2 inch in on the bottom and the top, okay? And when we do that, we'll use this as our template. So get our ruler. I'm gonna do this with this paint pen because this is something I really want to show you guys. These are acrylic paint pens or paint markers, and I know they have brands like Posca. This is not Posca. This is Peter Popper Studio Series, and these are a lot less expensive, but they work great in your Bible or in your scrapbook. So we're gonna go 1/2 inch, just make a real light dot, and then 1 inch. So my mark is gonna be right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing down here. We're gonna put a little dot there, and then little dot there. There's my mark. Okay? And with this pen, you just kind of prime it. That. And that. Now, we don't have to measure each individual page that comes up next because we can just use this as our template. We're going to use our 2 binder rings that are in the kit, and we're just going to find the papers that we like and just start punching holes in them. Okay, so we're going to design our pages now. So go ahead and do that. And you can make this book as big, as many pages as you want, or as small as you want. The example that I showed a minute ago, I used all the papers so that I had, what, 24 pages, but you don't have to do that, especially if you want to do more borders for your pictures and want to take advantage of all those nice solid colors on the back. Okay, so just go ahead through and do this. Is that coming through okay? Oof. Gosh. Holy moly. Okay. This is really getting tight. Oh, I had to.
No wonder why.
No wonder. Oh, I had 2 papers there. Oh, this is another cute paper too. One of my favorites is I'm gonna have to put a GoFundMe out there for a new paper bunch. This little ice cream paper is really cute, and it on the back side of it on the 12 by 12 paper is sprinkles, so it's pretty fun. All right, so we've got that, and like I said, I have on this one I use the full set of papers, and then you can go to your, let's see, this clear cuts paper. Let's punch a couple holes in that too. So we're just going to line this up. This is really wrecked. I don't know what's going on. Well, you know what? I think I have a backup one.
I'll do it while you're talking.
If you have my old reliable. This one's great. All right, Shane's going to do that. Thanks, Shane.
I know how to hole punch.
Shane knows how to hole punch. He's takes special skill. I can't even do this anymore. All right, so since this this sprinkles one is pretty cute, and I can put this big clear cut right over it so it looks extra sprinkly. So we're gonna put that in here. We're gonna put this on the front. If you have a corner rounder, go ahead and look at your pages here. The side that you're gonna put your holes on, you don't have to round that. But if you have a corner rounder and wanna make these edges just nice, do that on the right side of your page. And let's see. Also, like I told you, you have some stickers here that are, there you go, these kind of dimensional stickers. So you can use those right on here. So I think there's a candy one right there, and I want to add that to this because it's going to look really cute. Oh, thank you. Sorry. So there's that. And maybe you want to let that show up a little bit better. Candy blended in. We'll put some ice cream on there too, but they're real nice and thick. So there's that. So again, take a look at these tickets here. They're pretty fun. So we've got those, and if you want, you can make a little border on here too. So let's just make about an inch cut on this red and pink border. You can do that right up there. I don't think I punched the hole on this one really yet. So let's line that up. So while we're working, I'll tell you about some other things that we've got new in the shop. I don't know if you saw them at any of the shows we've been at last year and this year. Is this on this one?
That's this one.
Okay. All right, well, we have black Post-it notes now. So if you need those to just write all your notes on, they're really cool. And a white gel pen shows up super on those. So I love them and I use them all the time, and it makes me writing my notes to myself just a lot more fun. So if you just needed that in your life, that'd be great. So I was telling you about these paint pens, so you can see that if you write on here, I'm gonna just write summer fun on here. Sorry, I had to kind of prime that to get it going. Then it'll be ready for a photograph to go on top. So on this one, like I said, we added the stickers to the clear cut, so that kind of gives it a little more definition and decoration. Some other things that are available in this collection, if you are a stamper, are the stamp set. I really like this hot air balloon stamp. I've used that in my Bible, and I've also used it on cards too. And there's a little ticket stamp too. So those are pretty cool. Let's see. So as you're going through here, these binder rings are big, and you can just pop those on whenever you want. And like I said, if you want to wait to find the perfect picture or the perfect event to do this this project, it's all right. You don't have to do all of this today. It's an easy one to start on today and get it all prepped and ready. And like I said, you can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. Now with these extra decorations on this page, let's take one and do like a little charm, kind of. So instead of it being a full sheet, we're just gonna pick out one element, and you could use scissors on this. I realized I didn't bring my scissors because why would I do that, right? So we're gonna use our little paper trimmer. So I'm gonna take that faith, hope, and love, and we're gonna cut that part out. So just line that up. Oops. Are you okay, Shane?
Yeah.
You're giving me a weird look.
Oof.
Oof, for sure. Oof. And let me do this real quick.
I have to leave that.
That's awful. This is so difficult to watch, I'm sure. My apologies, America. All right. So, we're going to take that. Wow. You don't think about it until you have to do it. Here we go. So we're making a little tab. Maybe. You guys are all working, right? So it's fine. What's that Ipanema song they've been playing there? Yeah, next time scissors. All right. Now I'm just going to pop a little hole in my tab to make a charm. And then it just hangs right there. So you see that? It can kind of dangle. Now also, what I included in your kits were a few little ribbons and fun things like that. So we can add the ribbons right to your outer ring, and that's going to help add a lot of fun to your project. I'm just going to open that up. You can see this is the same ribbon that I used to make our banner back there. And then, of course, some rickrack is always fun too. And red too. So I like kind of adding some primary colors with just a nice teal instead of maybe a bright blue. But that is completely up to you. How are we doing, Shane?
It's 26.
Okay. So there we go. So let's tie some of these on here. And then it's just always fun to have some little pom-poms on there. They're a little more difficult to tie. That's all right. So this is your book. Just like a Bob Ross thing. It's your world. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so this will be kind of the little party part of our book. All right. Trying to think what else we can do here. So, all right, so let's open up some of these pages. So we made a little border on this one. I guess you could tie the ribbons later. It'll help things lay a little flatter. Let's look at some more of our papers. Have this nice black and white one. That's a full solid black on that. That's actually the back side of this paper. We don't have too many sheets of that left. That's almost discontinued, but the other papers we've got plenty of. And then, okay, so this was the overlay with the clear cut. And again, you can use clear cuts as a full sheet, or you can use it as a little tab like that. The other thing you can do with clear cuts is if you're making a card and have like a window cut out of your card, you can, hang on a second, let me show you this white pen. Especially with the Christmas clear cuts, those are kind of cool because then you can make it look like a little snow globe, which is fun. But you could cut this out so that you had that right in the center of your card. And let's see, try to see what we did in our original one too, so you can look at that. With this, I did a lot more of the overlays in there, but I did not do too many border pieces. So you can see that. So this is another one. Happy hearts are the best kind. So let's do one of those also. Using a blue background. Bear with me. We've got the balloons here too. And the balloons on that one, which is a nice collection. I'm going to pop these open for just a minute so that I can get that template back from those pages. So he uses He Put a Song in My Heart paper. balloon paper too. I'm going to add these pages. Now on this one, let me slide these things out of the way. I'm getting a little too cluttered there. I'm going to give this one a slightly bigger border. So we're going to take 2 inches off. 6 there. A little more room. Just don't go over, you want to let the words show, but don't go over the holes. And then, where are my other stickers? So we're going to stick with that theme and do the Believe sticker right here. And Faith right down there. We'll just do that here. Okay, so now you can add your own pictures to that. Like I said, it's just really simple and just want it to be fun for you. We already used a yellow. Sorry, one more time. All right, we're gonna use the red on this one. Just trim a little bit of that border. We're going to make this border a little bit lower than the others. I usually go high on those, but you don't have to. Like I said, you do what you want. Just realize that the reds don't match. Red tablecloth and that. But on this sticker sheet set, you can just add these hot air balloons. And that'll be fun. Okay, so again, the discount code is volume 25. So you'll get 25% off your entire purchase, and shipping is free. So that'll be good. Some of the other new things that have come out are, I'll just put that here. The Inspire Genesis has just come out. So some of you who watch Amber Bolton's videos know that she does the Inspire coloring books that's actually like scripture portions. So this is the whole book of Genesis. Has nice wide margins for Bible journaling, and then also space to color some of the illustrations that they've already done for you. So those are cool. And we have the new Inspired Devotions book too. And that's just an actual, reading devotion book. Okay, so then we've got that. So like I said, it's just a really fun, simple project, and you can just make this as colorful and as jazzy with these things as you want to. Use as many of these little tabs as you would like. Oops, I guess I lost my candy. Sorry about that. I'll just put that right back there so I don't knock it off someone. Oh, and I was telling you before about these paint markers. So acrylic paints do not bleed through Bible pages, and you can write on even kind of shiny, slippery surfaces with this, so you can use them on anything. The white is fantastic because it really does, it's opaque, so it goes on just about anything without giving you any grief at all. It covers up things. I'll have to kind of prime this as we talk a little bit. So what else, Shane? Should I mention? Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can see that or not. How it really is just super opaque. I love it. It's great for adding extra detail to things too. So like on this, not that I'm telling you to do that, but just to show you, like if I wanted to make a little smiley face, I could do that right there. I don't think you can see it, but
No.
no. But it writes on there just great. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. There's a caption for this picture whenever I put it on there. That's right. Happy day.
That's good.
So yeah, they're super colorful, easy to use, and I don't know if you can see that tip, but it's kind of it's almost like a ballpoint tip. It's not like a felt tip kind of tip that's going to bend, but it gives you really precise markings. Like I said, this is my book. I do what I want to with it. You don't have to mess yours up like I'm doing mine. Oh, also with the stickers, just give those an extra press down when you're ready. And yeah. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this. I know that it's really a project you just work on with yourself, but if we hang out together, it makes it more fun. So and I should have asked you too where you're all from, where you're watching from this morning. I'm in Ohio, and that's where our shop is, and our bookstore is actually called Logos Bookstore. The room we're in right now is on the second floor of our bookstore house. It's an old Victorian house. And so this is our Bible journaling room. So we have all of our art supplies, all of our pens and gelatos and books. And then on the other side, we've got stickers and stamps and papers and all that stuff. I don't know if you saw this or not. This is a big stack of our the papers that are in this collection from the Delight in His Day collection. And the sheets at the shows, we usually have them on sale, but they're 99 cents a sheet here. But you can use that 25% off discount code, and that will save you a bunch. Plus, you can just do all kinds of fun stuff with it. These are, each of the collections that Illustrated Faith have these 3x4s pages, so you can cut these out. You can use them. I didn't really include that with this collection kit, but these would work great with this project because you just cut them out, make a little tab, and hang it on there. It's a little awkward to ship out along with the kit this time. The other paper that's fun is this Borders collection, so you can use that in your 12x12 collections. Also, with the borders, I've cut these apart into strips, and my husband and I decorated a Christmas tree with paper a couple years ago for a charity event. So we used the paper from the Christmas collection and also the Advent collection from Illustrated Faith and made ornaments, and Shane's really good at making ornaments. So he's nodding back there. So anyhow, that was a really fun project. But yeah, you can do like a gratitude chain, or you could just decorate a really fun, kids' room or party room with this. And so there's some really fun papers that Illustrated Faith has, and we are happy to bring those to you. So yeah, so if you have any other questions, feel free to put that in the comments. I'll try to answer them as I can today, and we will get your orders out right away. But yeah, we're really just happy to hang out with you on this nice weekend, so we're good. So you guys have a good day. Thanks for letting me be a part of your morning. Sorry if I said too much, and have fun with this project because it's really pretty cute. But yeah, so have a great